I wanted to go back and review some older episodes just because. Normally I would do this if I ever ran out of video ideas, but then again I would still have all these old episodes to review, so technically I'll never run out of ideas. I wanted to talk about this one in particular because it was in my favorite episodes video and I didn't talk about it in too much detail. There's actually one thing I hate about it and I've talked about it before, but I'll say it again. Before we get into details, y'all already know I love this concept for an akumatized villain. I think we need more apocalypse type akumas like this, like give us some all of us are dead type shit. Make another zombie akuma that lasts multiple episodes to defeat. Give us something. Parenthesis. I remember over a year ago when I'd seen All of Us Are Dead and was thinking, hey, I need this but with miraculous characters. So I was going to write this zombie apocalypse fanfic and I even had a notebook for it that I would write ideas in when I was bored in class. Guess what? I dropped it. Sucks because it was so good in my head, but I was stuck and didn't even know if I wanted to have a crazy ass Queenom type character against the MC like Lila against Marinette but with her identities on the side because we just started getting those leaks. Or Felix against Adrian. And the premise was so good too, like, too bad this might never see the light of day. Anyways, my point is we need a serious zombie akuma. I don't care, give me a whole season of it, I won't complain. Have Lila create a zombie virus by melting her wigs and other chemicals or something. The episode starts by letting us know it's Miss Ginger's 25th birthday. I don't know, man, all the women in this show don't look a day over 25. Anyways, all the kids are talking about the gifts they got for her and they ask Chloe what she got and tease her because she didn't get anything. And Sabina says Chloe doesn't like birthdays and doesn't remember them either, just like her mom. Of course I have a heart. Daddy will even buy me a second one if I want. Oh Chloe, you were so iconic. Marinette didn't close her locker properly and Chloe got the chance to ruin her gift. When Miss Ginger opened the present, Marinette called Chloe out for scribbling over it and the class went crazy. Miss Ginger told them to calm down and that the bag ate because now she'll think of both Marinette and her bully when she uses it. Okay? She also called it defamation when Alex said half the city has gotten akumatized because of her. Girl, don't piss me off. Alex spilled as always. Miss Ginger got Marinette out of the class to talk to her instead of Chloe. Now this is the part that never sat right with me. Gabby sent out an akuma. Marinette ranted about her bully not getting in trouble even though she pulled this stunt. Mind you, Chloe has been bullying Marinette for years at this point and Miss Ginger knows that. So what was her response to this? Hey kid, as the class president that nobody treats you as you should set a good example for them by letting Chloe bully you and doing nothing about it. Don't be angry at her and forgive her instead. Huh? What is blood yapping about? Not one word you just said made sense. Yes, this is how the adults in this universe handle bullying. This is honestly one of the worst messages you could have possibly put out there for kids. Forgive your bully no matter what and don't be mad so you'll be a good example? What? So if she wasn't the class president, what would your excuse be? Be a good example anyways by forgiving your bully? In what world is that a good example for anyone? Honestly, I think we should shoot our bullies, not forgive them. Damn, and this woman just got a kid at the end of season 5 by the way. I don't want to know how she'll handle her kid getting bullied in the future. It's okay kid, be a good example for everyone else by forgiving them. Yeah. Crazy shit. And her reasoning after was bullshit too. Chloe doesn't know love and there's worse people than her, so be a good example for her. Woman, what the hell are you saying? What does worse people existing have to do with this? This is manipulation if we're being honest. She did not have to say oh there's worse people out there, so sit down. Maybe Miss Ginger shouldn't have kids, y'all, I don't know. The akuma that's been flying around goes to Miss Ginger and Gabby tells her she'll spread the love to everyone. She gives in because the thinks Chloe needs that. Anyways. The akuma being the lipstick is so iconic actually. And this is how the zombie apocalypse started. Marinette sweetie, if you think that's the greatest teacher in the world then the world is doomed. This bitch stands on her desk and announces everyone will feel the love. Okay Miss Jolly. Hashtag peace love positivity. I half expected her to start passing out pre-rolled blunts for the students. But no, she sends a kiss to Chloe but it hits Sabrina. They run out but Sabrina slows down and is wobbly and her eyes get red as her nose bleeds. Then she twists and does acrobatics and starts eating Mylene's kidneys. Just kidding guys. Their eyes turn pinkish purple and they want to kiss motherfuckers. Everyone's running off and the teacher looks for Chloe. Smooches my poochies, help. Smoochies my lovelies. Kissy boo. OMG, when I tell you I was gagged when she kissed the principal. Because I know she was his student like? OMG, not the student ex-teacher trope. But don't you guys worry, she's one of them queer, she won't fuck that ugly bushy eyebrow thing. Ladybug ties some kids bop zombies to the desk with duct tape and I don't know how strong that duct tape must be to hold them there. There is so much potential for crazy shit to go down here, think about it. These zombies could be making out in the background doing backflips etc. But no, because this is a kids show. And this is exactly why I wanted to write that fanfic. Like the survivors could go hide at a very high spot or roof where no one else could reach them. Ladybug checks the locker room and throws Chloe. Then she finds everyone who hasn't been bit and they find Adrian in a locker pretending to be bit. Sorry, I mean kissed. The way his stupid ass looked up and said kissy boo, I would have shat myself. He's so funny, help. The survivors left and he transformed in the locker and left. Imagine if the zombies remembered this after. They didn't, but imagine if they did, OMG. Imagine how different this would have gone if Marinette didn't come to school that day and Chloe ruined someone else's gift. Ladybug would be very late by the time she found out about the zombies. And imagine if they made it harder to find who got akumatized and started the zombies by not making them look any different than anyone else. It would be genius if Miss Ginger's design didn't change much and was just pink eyes and wobbly like everyone who gets kissed, but I get why they changed her design. Also it eats. Also the teacher technically kissed the news reporter lady. Okay, can you take that queer shit somewhere else? Like my house maybe. Yes, you, your girlfriend and Miss Reporter should all date, thank you. Alex nearly pushes Chloe off for starting this and the others gang up on her too. Oh, this would have been so good if they actually pushed her off.
Is it my fault if I'm better than all of you?
Give me violence, miraculous. They half did what I said they should do, except they weren't high enough and the zombies could get there. They zip line down to get in this bus. Rose is so cute here, but girly, you need some self-respect. Also Kim confuses me more than any other character and I'll tell you why. Here he tries to be Chloe's hero whatever. In other episodes he's happy she's being dealt with as if he doesn't like her. In other episodes he's in love with her. In other episodes he's mad at her like he doesn't like her. In other episodes he brags about her to his new girlfriend. Are these all different Kims? What the actual fuck is going on? It's like the writers forget how Kim feels about Chloe and always write it different so it's never consistent. You're telling me this is the dude who ruined Marinette? Okay, yeah, I'm not buying it. They drive away with this bus except nobody knows how to drive. Meanwhile we get some Julia Rose queerbaiting, but Rose has a kiss mark on her leg. A few minutes later her eyes got red and her nose started bleeding and she got on the floor, her bones twisting and turning, and she bit half of Julika's face off. No one can escape my kiss. Okay, Miss Ginger, be a pedo I guess. It's not like consent exists. Anyways. Ladybug and Chat Noir leave the infected people in the bus and leave with Chloe, Alia and Nino to hide somewhere in the Eiffel Tower. Alia gets kissed and Nino stays back with her. Oh, this is so cute. Imagine if they were like real zombies, bloody and shit. Now they're throwing Chloe around like a volleyball and she dies. Just kidding. She hides and Chat Noir gets kissed. The fact that Chloe survived a zombie apocalypse is crazy, y'all couldn't convince me. Chloe admits this is her fault and Chat Noir is in heat. Oh, not the Adriclo. Barf. Okay, can we talk about this though? By this I mean the Adrian x Chloe ship. I want to talk about them more in another video, but I have to say how weird this ship is to me when it's not platonic. Like they've been friends since forever. It feels so weird whenever anyone ships them. It's like they're siblings to me. I just can't get past it. At least in the first 2 seasons, because from season 3 onwards what they had is ruined and there's nothing to talk about anymore. I never felt like Chloe liked him romantically. Whenever she acts entitled or like she owns him, it's because she grew up with him and as each other's only childhood friends she feels like she has a different connection to him than anyone else. How great this would have been if they didn't ruin these two after season 2. I'm going to cry and mourn them now. Fuck. We could have had it all. Ladybug deacifies Miss Ginger and now she's back to her Ginger pro-bullying persona. Yes, Miss Ginger, you're terrible. Fuck you for choosing money over morals and not doing shit about the bullying in your school, and fuck the principal too. Francois Dupont equals flop. Then we get some Chloe character development. Or at least we thought. She says she forgot Miss Ginger's birthday and got really mad at herself when she saw that everyone else got a gift except her, because she would have liked to give her a gift too. I can't lie, this did get a tear out of me back in the days. She said she's sorry and Ginger said these words are the best gift she could have given her. Then we see a side of Chloe and a look on Chloe's face that we've never seen before. A look of remorse and love almost. Fuck, someone save this 14-year-old, because Thomas Estruc clearly won't. As much as I have my criticisms of this teacher, the influence she used to have on Chloe will always be dear to me. Back in school, Chloe is back to her usual self, saying everyone should thank her for saving them. You could say that. I'm this level of delulu, to be honest. Alia insists she should apologize, but Marinette praises her for apparently saving Miss Ginger. Marinette, I beg you please don't listen to this woman, she doesn't know what she's saying. Telling Chloe what she wants to hear so she won't be mad is being a good example? I don't know if they could make their messaging any worse. Then Alia asks Marinette why the hell she said that, and she said as long as they're being a good example to Chloe she'll learn and be better. Look at you now, Marinette. She didn't learn, did she? Anyways, then Chloe leaves a late birthday card on her desk and they start class. Messaging aside. Because you can tell this didn't affect me that much since this episode was in my top 20 best episodes list. Maybe that's the nostalgia talking if we're being honest and not the actual quality of the episode. But I have to give my 7s where they're due just for the Akuma concept. Maybe next time you do a zombie concept, make it violent and make it last multiple episodes, that would be fire. Start a zombie pandemic. Well, actually this was kinda where the season 5 finale was heading with the white and gold glitz and glam Squid Game guards. But that flopped and they weren't zombies, so we don't give a fuck. Chloe does have a heart, y'all, she was just never shown love, so she doesn't know how to show love herself even if she wants to. Is what I would have said if they never ruined her further. Thanks for watching. Smooches my pooches.